Yo, what's up? It's Ryan from Farmlands. We're going to do a quick Mavic Mini distance test. You are strapped to the belly of him with nothing more than a little double-sided tape and some electrical tape. So this should be fun. We're going to have a go and see what we can do. The purpose of this is to completely drive the Mavic Mini into the ground battery-wise and see how far we can go and what kind of stress the actual bird takes in the air, because you don't usually get to see that in the footage because the gimbal's too steady. So that's what we're going for. Let's see what we can do. Okay, let's go!
Good afternoon, folks. This is your Captain Chickenhead. We're going to be cruising out to the turbines today. Let me get some nice cruising music going on here. Here we go. And I'm going to be here to entertain you on the way out. I'm going to tell you about the things you're going to be seeing on the screens here. There's going to be 3 of them. The purpose of this mission was literally to push the battery as far as it can go. I wanted to come back with as little as possible. But also I wanted to exploit some of the stress that the bird goes through while it's flying at its top speeds. Today isn't a very windy day. Actually, the wind is near still. So it was perfect for doing a distance test. Doesn't really show what the Mavic is capable of in the wind, but I did take one of those yesterday. So for my cousin Sean out there, who's probably watching this and trying to figure out when he's going to buy one or if he's going to get something bigger, I'll send you that video. Nice steady cruise in sport mode. We are full throttle all the way. 12.6 meters per second should equate to approximately 47 kilometers an hour. I know that the videos aren't quite synced up properly. I spent hours trying to make it happen, and for whatever reason I just couldn't make it happen. Strange frame rates coming from the screenshots. But you'll get the idea. In the bottom right corner, you're seeing the controller screen, or the phone that you tether to the controller. In the bottom left, you're seeing the footage directly from the Mavic Mini's gimbal. It's nice and smooth. And the top footage you're seeing is the GoPro that's attached to the belly of the Mavic Mini. Oop, I just got a strong wind warning there. I'm not really sure why that's happening. Sometimes it happens and there's not really much wind. It might have something to do with going full throttle. Yeah, getting some screen blank out moments. There's always a spot right around there where it's some high interference. I'm getting close to the turbines there now. Starting right from my driveway. It really is quite remarkable how well it does on its distance and its video feed, considering it's not using any of the newer OcuSync technology. It's basically running Wi-Fi. Some kind of an enhanced Wi-Fi through the controller. Beautiful scenery. These are some of Ontario's tallest turbines. to the center of the hub, I think it's about 500 feet. Starting to get sketchy with the video feed here, so we're switching over to the map, which I like to do because your controller maintains good contact even when you start losing your video feed. So it's quite possible to fly the Mavic Mini without the video feed at all. If you're trying to get some footage and you can't actually see, you can at least get somewhat close to what you want just by flying with the map. And that's basically what I'm doing now, even though my video feed in the left corner, in the bottom right of the bottom left corner, look at that, seems to be blipping in and out. The map stays solid. So I'm making some of my navigational moves coming up here entirely by the map. My video feed blanks out entirely very soon. Oh, and there's a low battery warning, which I'm completely going to ignore. Because what's life if you're not living on the edge, right? That's half the reason we do this. Keeps us on our toes. There's no fun flying in circles around your house. Maybe for the first 5 minutes, but no transmission return to home? No. Let's keep going. We've got map. Just send it, man. Got awfully close there. Coming up on 3.5 kilometers shortly. Whoa. You can really see the raw movements coming from the GoPro cam. And there's stabilization on, so that's giving you a little bit of an idea that there's a little bit more rougher movement than you think. Flight altitude exceeds 120 meters. Make sure that you are not in violation. Well, rules are you're only supposed to go 400 feet unless you're by a structure, and then you're allowed to go 400 feet above the top of that structure. So in this situation, we're well below what we're allowed. You could technically go 400 feet above the tip of the top of that turbine there. And we've hit the return to home just a bit ago. And it's cruising back all on its own. And while it's doing that, I can have and maintain yaw control. So how are you enjoying the tunes? I thought I would shut up for just a little bit. Now on the auto return home, we're only going at about half speed, 8 meters per second. I'm not sure what that translates into. I should have had it changed to kilometers per hour. That is basically it. We are going to tour on home here. Keep a little eye on the battery there. 31%, 30%. Not sure what I'm trying to figure out here on the screens, just flipping back and forth. I'm not sure what that pin is either. Not sure why I'm putting it there. And 23%. It is pushing it close. Typically you'd want to be trying to land or be very close to home when it hits 20% so that you don't have to go very far. But we are trying to push it right to the wire. And that is something we're doing a good job of here today. Just over 1 kilometer left to go. Wouldn't really matter if I went down in this field. It's happened a couple of times. I end up finding it pretty easy. Low battery voltage, fly with caution. Not, well, I guess we're flying with as much caution as we can considering the situation. I was really hoping to get to a situation where I would be cruising, like fighting its automatic descent. Like it will just stop and descend when it gets too low. But if you got an altitude like this, you can press up on your throttle control and it will continue to descend while maintaining a forward momentum, getting you the max distance in your crash landing. But that is pushing it to its absolute. Here we're just going to barely make it with enough percentage to comfortably land. Beautiful 250 acres out here we got. Makes flying nice. You gotta pay attention to the cold weather too with these batteries and everything. That does affect your performance. I would even say up to approximately 15% depending on how cold the battery is. And that's where it can get dangerous. The percentage might say 20%, but when the battery's really cold, that 20% could end up being a 0 within a couple of seconds, and it just drops out of the sky. So we are really pushing the single digits here. It doesn't like it, but we don't care. Pushing it to the nitty-gritty end. Look, man, you'd think I was bored waiting for it to come back. Anyway, that basically concludes the end of this video. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit about the Mavic Mini and what it can do. Blah, blah, blah. Until next time, have fun. This is Ryan from Farmlands, your Captain Chickenhead, signing off.